The biggest culture difference for me is the way that some of the people had to live, especially the people on the Gaza Strip. Some of them live near, since they live on the Gaza Strip, it's right next to the terrorist groups such as ISIS and Al Qaeda and stuff like that. The city is actually called Sirdat. They spent $500 million to reinvest and rebuild Sirdat because they had to build bomb shelters on every single house in Sirdat and basically reinforce the area. Because while I was there, the first week I got there, there were actually 250 rockets that flew towards Sirdat and the surrounding area. And what happens is that they have 15 seconds to get to a bomb shelter, and if they don't get to that bomb shelter and the missile were to hit Sirdat, then of course their life would be in jeopardy. Ron, he had the main impact on me personally because he taught me so much while over there, and he guided me through a lot of the things while we went over there. He was one of the tour guides that we had. He guided me through a lot of the things that we did over there and actually opened up my horizon and my way of thinking. My day-to-day experience was touring around different cities. So basically, the first day I went to Syria. I went there for 2 days and by the Sea of Galilee. The next 2 or 3 days I was at Jerusalem, where we went to the old city. We toured around. We went to go see the actual new embassy that's over there now, the U.S. embassy that was moved over there from Tel Aviv. We went to go see that. We went to go see Parliament, which is right outside of Jerusalem. With PV AMU Instagram takeover, basically I took over the Instagram of our university to show some of my experience over there. Basically, the 2 days that I took over, I showed some of the Parliament that I went to and some of the Sirdat experience that I went to. And basically it showed my full experience on like the type of things I was eating, the culture over there, the type of government that they have over there, as well as some of the things that some of the Jewish people in Palestine go over there. I also added an interview with one of the top media people over there that I was able to meet. He explained some of the things that happen in Israel and some of the way that the news industry works over there compared to how it works over here. My biggest takeaway was basically to understand that their culture and the way they live is completely different. Even though it was a surprise to me, some of the things that they go through is like a normal life to them. They've lived through this for years now. The children over there experience this almost on an everyday basis, so they understand what's happening. If the sirens go off, they know what to do. It's like a normal routine. Going to the Middle East is a completely different experience. I think every student should actually travel abroad and try to get that experience, because we look at it from the standpoint of we live in the United States in a safe place, in a place that we don't really have too much to worry about. While in another country, they have a lot to worry about. They worry about their lives, they worry about their families' lives, they worry about how they're gonna eat the next day. It's just a lot going on there, and some of the things that we take for granted here, they don't take for granted over there. The most impactful thing I think I'll bring to Prairie from my trip is actually the research and the first-hand knowledge that I have about Israel. Some of the things that we see on the news isn't necessarily true, because some of the things that I've experienced, some of the things I've talked to people, refugees over there, people that have actually gone through it firsthand, and I'm able to bring that knowledge into the classroom as well as bring it to my campus as a whole.